You think you can keep me out? I pulled your realm out of Ymir's ass. I will send it hurtling back to the void if I have to.
I do not think they can hear you, old man.
Have you come to lend us aid, my son?
I have news from home. War rattles the gates of Asgard while you dally in this dream of rescuing Baldur.
My whole life I've defied expectations by doing the unthinkable. How would I do any less when your brother's life is at stake?
My stepbrother is dead. There is no life at stake. You are full of advice to all who will listen, but deaf to anyone else.
Can you name anyone with more wisdom than I? Who has fought and fallen and sacrificed more than I have?
No.
Then I hope you'll understand, son, why I do not take counsel easily.
So, you're going back? Back to Niflheim?
As many times as it takes. Each time you cast me out will only make me stronger! You sharpen my will like a dwarf-forged blade! I will slice you from tail to...
Enough! I've heard this too many times. I cannot bear it any longer.
The problem with children is their utter lack of patience.
How can you say that? And who needs patience? When did patience ever win a war?
Almost every single time. When preparing for battle.
No more of your words of wisdom. Just... please, Father. Release me from my oath.
Oath? What oath?
If I tell you, I will break it.
So break it if your need is so great. If you swore to be my wet nurse, to cuddle me, then I free you from your bond.
I swore upon the head of Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, and the glorious death it will know in my hands.
Then tell me true. Will your words cause me to doubt my deeds? Sow suspicion in my thoughts?
I cannot say.
In that case, I am sorry, son. I have no wish to burden you with my grief. But you are here, and Baldur is not.
Aye. You have that look you get when you've been fighting wolves. Did you meet a match for Loki's son?
Hell has bred some dreadful creatures, but none can compare with the wolf, Fenrir. You do well to hide behind your monstrous daughter of Loki. If you were here, I would tear...
No need to grab your weapon, husband. It is not that kind of visit. We need to talk about Baldur.
How honorable. It seems your oath does not stop you from complaining to your mother. So, this troll-tosser told you about Baldur, did he? Or have you been spying on me through your mirrors and pulls?
I need neither Thor nor magic. You are on the edge of Niflheim and look like shit. Of course this is about Baldur. Jotun are talking with Muspels. Tyr thinks they will move on Asgard together.
Tyr will know what to do. He was warlord once.
He will take that title again if you are not careful.
What care I for titles, or Jotun or Muspels? I saw Baldur's body. His light snuffed out. How can I see that same light, seated on Hell's dark throne, and not take action?
You saw him on Hell's throne. I did not know you had reached her castle.
No. I did not think I had. I could not remember. Perhaps it was a vision.
You are many things, Lord of Lords, but a seer you are not.
Oh, his wits are curdled. We should take him home.
I sense a mystery not easily untangled. Asgard will not fall today. I'll stay and learn more before passing judgment.
Thank you for believing in me.
I shall believe what I see. Thank the fates for gifting me patience.
Hellish fog clouds my vision. Hellish fog clouds my vision.
You stink of dragon turds. Have you met Needhog? He must be old and toothless by now.
He sustains himself with the sap from Yggdrasil's roots, but cannot fully stave off the rot as chaos reaches to reclaim him.
She seeks a vision to help with your quest.
I see a foul creature. Half living, half dead. Who feeds on the dead, or roots in their stead.
Could that be hell?
I see a great throne in a room dark as night. A king or a queen. Their heart filled with light.
That is like the vision you had. Balder on a throne.
Be quiet.
A sacrifice made. The price to be paid. One prince will be found. Another one bound. Did you learn anything useful?
You confirmed what I expected. I will need to face hell to find Balder.
And the part about the sacrifice, do not forget that.
A sacrifice?
What do you expect? I am the king of sacrifices.
Oh, and I am too tired to give argument. Do what you must do, but make sure you strike a good bargain.
You...
The very best and worst of the dead find their way to Hell's castle. Be wary of both.
You have been to hell and back. Did Garmer fight at her side? Is he truly the best of hounds?
They share a bond stronger than moon and an eye. Gammer is formidable because Hell lent him life and earned his undying loyalty.
What happened down there?
I penetrated deep within Hell's defenses. Their forces pushed me back. Why do you ask? Did you sense something?
There was a push from Niflheim. I do not know how else to describe it.
You felt this in your body?
No. More like I felt it in my hooker. A forceful presence, but far away. Like a great wind blowing from a distant land.
Ah! No need for timidity. I cannot do much harm. Yet.
Then why bother at all, witch? This feeble display is laughable.
Testing the waters. I too have found a crack in the wall. A crack that could release the flood.
You will only put yourself in more peril by dragging out a dispute. Release Baldur, and we can end this here.
End it? But there is so much more to learn about you. And your lands. All the soft places.
Be gone!
Once I identified the right route, it was a simple thing to push back. But she was right. She will continue prodding that barrier until hell breaks loose.
I gambled with the fate of the Nine Worlds and may lose them to the forces of chaos.
Perhaps. And maybe hell will be the harbinger of that doom. But I sensed something unintended. She was afraid.
Afraid? Of who? Of me?
Do not act coy. Of course she fears you. Or what you might discover.
So, what are you saying? I should continue on this course, even if it weakens the wall.
If anything gets out of that wicked realm, I will send it back. I need some exercise after all this waiting.
Well then, I should go get your stepbrother.
Some say corruption springs forth from Nidhogg. In truth, it is his weakening of the World Tree that lets the rot seep in.
You remember Hjálmgunnar, the king of the gods? He's become a misshapen monster twisted by hate.
You were too hard on Brunhild over that one. Hjálmgunnar was a rotten backrot while he lived. He deserves a dark fate.
My love! Can you speak?
Hell has grown strong since we last met. I simply need a moment to catch my breath.
You reached her. You fought? Was it glorious?
It was a challenge, but now that I has taken the measure of hell and her hound, I will cut her to the quick.
Hound?
No, my husband, you must not return. I fear Niflheim has infected us with a madness that will only worsen the longer we remain.
Freyja, I cannot stop now. Not when I have gone this far.
And what has it gotten you? You have been to hell and back, and yet you are still no closer to Baldur.
But I know he is there. I've seen him.
The vision you spoke of.
It was no vision. It is a memory. I can recall it more clearly now. I saw him, as clear as I see you, seated on a throne. When I reach for more detail, the image grows cloudy as though covered by layers of some concealing veil.
Could this be some illusion? An effect of Hell's magic?
No. If anything, it is a fragment of a deeper truth. A truth someone is trying to hide from us. I lost Baldur once, may be a fool trying to undo destiny, but someone seeks to rob me of his memory, and that I cannot allow.
I will not question your resolve, but I need to step back. I am too exposed to the perverse energy bleeding from that realm.
I will not think you weaker for it. Return to Asgard. Let Tyr know he has my gratitude, and that you hold my trust.
Good luck to you, husband. I hope your efforts bring you some measure of peace.
What was it like among the shameful dead? How is it with the worst that the worlds can offer?
Not all down there are deserving of their destinies. Some simply suffer from ill luck, or a cruel twist of fate.